The microphone. The microphone is driving me crazy. I even unmuted myself earlier, and for some reason it muted again. Good morning and welcome to the Closers Cafe. It is Wednesday morning, October 29th. The Closers Cafe is brought to you by LeadDeck.ai. You should create your free account and play around with it. We're going to play around more with LeadDeck and some of the enhancements that have been added recently, as in like this morning. I'm going to share a video proposal that I just recorded to send to a motivated seller lead that I've been working with. I'm going to do some off-market marketing, so marketing and off-market property on social media. We're going to call active cash buyers around a couple of different properties, try and generate some business for myself and for Cosette, my buyer agent on my team. And we'll see what else comes from the day. Yesterday's session was phenomenal. It was bananas. So good. I edited down and cleaned it up, etc. Added that version to the Josh Schoenly coaching YouTube channel. Do me a huge favor. Comment below one win from the last 24 hours and one action you're committed to today. One thing you're going to take today, action you're going to do today to grow your business. I'm going to pick my win. My win from yesterday was a settlement. Some clients that bought a new construction home, and we settled yesterday. These folks came to me almost a year ago, and they were people that were, I would consider them part of my SOI. For whatever reason, they were working with another agent and had been looking to buy a home for like years. And over the last few months, showed them a number of properties. And this new construction home had a massive price reduction. This builder had too much inventory, and it was a perfect fit for them. And so we settled yesterday. That's fun and exciting. I need to remind them to get me a review so I can add that to my Google review ad setup that we did yesterday on the live stream, my meta retargeting setup. So that's my win from yesterday. And my action item today, this morning, live on here, I'm going to call at least five active cash buyer investors. I only got through 3 yesterday because I got through 3 and then we had an inbound call that turned into multiple transaction sides. And it was just like I had already won the day. But regardless, no matter what, I'm going to commit to reaching out to 5 of them this morning while we're live here. Couple of quick housekeeping items, and then I'm going to get right into it. Number 1, later this morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, and every Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern, I do a Zoom mastermind. It's open to any and all agents. And today's topic, I have a special guest coming. His name is Joel. Today's topic is the 5 profitable real estate agent business models, what they look like, the pros and cons of each, and what you need to do to get clarity around which one makes sense for you, and then just focus on building out that model. Great session, great topic. There'll be nothing for sale or anything like that. Phenomenal. If you want the link to join me for the mastermind, again, it's open to any agents that want to join us. We do it every Wednesday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern on Zoom. You know, we got some holidays, so there will be fewer sessions, let's say, the next couple months because of holidays and so forth. But I'm going to drop the link to that in the comments. So, or if you can't find it, DM me or text me. My number's right there. Link to our Wednesday 11 a.m. mastermind. And then tomorrow I'm doing I'm calling it the Off-Market Matchmaker Masterclass. The Off-Market Matchmaker Masterclass. I love alliteration in marketing. It's a lot of words. It's a lot of M's. It's really a boot camp, a workshop. We are going to get together from 10 a.m. to 2 or 2:30 p.m. And we're going to do the work of finding an on-market deal in your market, finding the active cash buyer investors, connecting with them, identifying their buy box. Maybe not they're interested in the on-market deal, but at a minimum, we'll know their buy box and we can go source them off market deals or on market deals that better fit or best fit their buy box. And we're going to do that all together. No cost or obligation, 100% free. And the link to that, join me tomorrow for our off-market matchmaker masterclass for free. The link to that is also in the comments. Okay, enough of that. Let's get right into it. So I have been talking with a motivated seller lead. Her name is Linda. I think I first talked to her, I don't even remember how long ago now. I'm going to say May or June. And at that point, it might have even been April. I don't know. A few months now. She gave me her story. Her husband passed away a few years ago now. She has a new boyfriend, and they both own houses. So they wanted to sell both of their homes and then downsize or right size into a smaller home for, a new home for the both of them, because the husband had a similar situation. He lost his wife. She lost her husband, whatever. I've been going back and forth. And finally, actually, what was let's call it the tipping point, because I had been trying to get an in-person appointment with her. What was the tipping point is an email I sent her that was on my, it's one of these emails that I've been sharing for the last couple of weeks. If you want this Google Doc, just DM me or text me at 717-571-0456. And the phone number should be on the screen as well. It was an email that I sent, this one here. Looks like you were checking out some properties on our site recently. Any thoughts on making a move this fall? And I already knew she was, but it was a way to just re-engage her. So she replied, I went and looked at the property a couple of weeks ago. There was still a bunch of stuff in it. She said to me last week, she reached back out and said, hey, we've got it almost cleared out. Why don't you come back out and take another look? And so I've been working on finding her a buyer off market. And actually, I'm going to do some social posting and marketing for the property this morning to generate more of that. But in the meantime, I sent her this video proposal. And my proposal included an example of case study of a property that similar situation. The owner of this property, his name is Jerry. He originally was looking for a cash offer, wanted to sell it as is. And I got those numbers for him. But because I'm licensed, which most of you watching this are, we have a fiduciary responsibility to our clients. And so because of that fiduciary responsibility, because this property we would have bought ourselves, I said, look, this is the cash offer, but I have a fiduciary responsibility to you. I am extremely confident we can get you more net in your pocket with very little additional hassle if we put it on the market and use what we call our 7-day stress-free home sale program. And we did that. And so the best cash offer we got for his property was $123. We are settling next week at $152. So I painted that picture for her with this example, and I'm including a link to all of these. This is a PDF just of a bunch of properties that I've sold using this, what I call my 7-day stress-free home sale program. Thank you, Jason Gruner, for that recommendation. That's my boy Jason's naming of the program. And I recorded that with Loom. I used the Make It Big app to have her name flashing. And I edited it. I cut out the silences and removed the filler words, which is I like with Loom. The tap here button takes her to this document. And now I'm going to email it and text it to her. If you want, let me think here. What can I do with this? I don't really want to give you, well, I guess I could. If you want, here's what I'll do. I'm going to put in a document, I'm going to put the link to this Loom video and the transcript of the video for those who are curious. And if you DM me or text me 717-571-0456, or if you drop a comment below, I'll share with you that that email. I'm sorry. I'll share with you the link to the Loom video, the Google Doc that'll have the link to the Loom video and the transcript. So I'm going to send this to Linda. I say, for Linda, from Josh, proposal for 500 Warren. Hey, Linda, check this out when you have a few minutes and let me know what you think. Whoops, that's the wrong link. That's not the Loom link. So copy this Loom link right here. And then I'm going to text it to her as well to make sure that she gets it. What is her phone number? Let's see here. Bear with me. Bear with me. Send that. Where is Linda here? Linda. There it is. There it is. Good morning, Linda. I emailed this to you as well, but just wanted to make sure you got it. Check this out when you have a few minutes and let me know what you think. So I'm sending that. I'm sending that to her. Whoops, it's still recording my voice. There we go. Sending that to her. It's got the nice preview link in there. And my guess is we'll have that property on the market by next weekend. You'll have to tune in to these live shows to know whether or not that happens. But that would be my guess, is we will get that thing under contract or listed and on market following our 7-day stress-free home sale process. So if you want that, let me see here. I'm just going to do this while I'm live here. For those that want it, you can DM me, you can comment, or you can text me. And I'm just going to put, I'll call this Loom listing proposal example, 7-day stress-free home sale. I'll put this link in here, and then I'll put the transcript for those that want to check that out. Copy. There you go. So if you want that, let me know. DM me, drop a comment, or text me, and I'll share that with anybody who wants to R&D that. Now, next, I'm going to, in the meantime, I'm not going to wait for her to decide on that. I'm going to use this result, which is I have someone ready, willing, and able to sell off market. Why don't I continue to work on finding the buyer? I have a couple of interested parties, but why not find more? So I'm going to go into Canva, and I'm going to duplicate this one. I'm going to, let me airdrop. I'm going to airdrop a picture of the front, the front of this property. Let me see. David, I got your text. I will absolutely send that to you. Let me find my picture of the front that I want to use as the background image of this. And I didn't do a great job of taking pictures, if I'm being honest. These pictures are not the greatest. Do I have a better one from last time? Let me check something here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the graphic or the meme or the image that I'm going to use, and then I'm going to post on Nextdoor and my Google business profile and Facebook, etc. Share into groups to get some inbound opportunities flowing. What the heck? Did I not create? I swear I did. Let me see here. I'm just looking for a better image of the front, but I probably should. I'm probably just worrying a little too much about this. So let me see here. I'm gonna, oh, there's the one I want. There's the one I want. Okay, so I'm gonna share that. Oh, let me airdrop it. Then I'm gonna make this graphic, and then we're gonna create a couple simple posts. There it is. That's the one I want. Airdrop that. That'll be there soon. And this is what is this? How many bedrooms are there? 4, 3, Cape Cod, and I'm going to call this in West Shore District. It's a corner lot. And possible 4th bedroom. I'm trying to think of what else I want to highlight here. I don't think I'm gonna highlight anything else. I'm just gonna go with this. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna change this background color to I don't know. I'm gonna go with that color here. Then we're gonna upload the image. I'm gonna stick this here. I'm gonna go layer, send backward. There we go. And then transparency, let's see. There we go. And I'm going to download it. And now I am going to go to Nextdoor. Top of the hour, I'm going to share the updates and enhancements to LeadDeck.ai. LeadDeck.ai. If you have not created your free account and claimed your 100 free credits, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go to LeadDeck.ai. LeadDeck.ai. It's all over the screen here. Create your free account, claim your 100 free credits. At the top of the hour, I'm going to share some enhancements that have been made, and then I'm going to get to actually using it to generate some opportunities. Let me find right here. Here we go. Here we go. So I'm going to use this as the basis for, my copy and paste. So I'm going to paste this in. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. I don't need to get crazy. And then I'll put Lemoyne, PA. And I'm going to say West Shore Schools and Cumberland County, PA, whatever. Then I'm going to drop a pin on Lemoyne, just the city in general, not the actual address because it's off market. And I don't want to give away too much intel. This is a lead generator for me, right? So right now I'm trying to create inbound opportunity. Because, and I was hammering this point yesterday, and I'm going to keep hammering it. This business, real estate sales, is so much easier if you focus your time and energy and efforts on talking to people that actually want to talk to you. And as simple as that sounds, most of us, myself included, have invested way too much time, in some cases, years, chasing people that don't actually want to talk to you. Focus on the people that actually want to talk to you. The business becomes exponentially easier. All right, so I'm going to post this right there. And then I'm going to copy, copy this. I'm going to go to Google and pull up Google Business Profile. And come on. Posts. We're going to add post. Select. Right there. I'm going to use the call now button. I'm going to post in the description. But when you post on Google Business Profile, you can't have phone numbers or things like that. And I'm going to off-market home for sale in Lemoyne, PA. 3-2 Cape Cod with possible 4th bedroom on a corner lot. Who do you know that might be interested? Tap call now and let's chat. Post that. And then I'm going to go to the old Facebook here. What? Copy the other profiles are managed. Skip. I didn't even realize it was doing that. This is weird. I don't know why those are showing those. Those are old posts. Anyway, stop getting distracted. Let's see here. So I'm going to switch. I'm going to Facebook. I'm going to switch to my Facebook business page. And I'm going to go back here, copy from Nextdoor. I'm going to get all these hashtags highlighted, I guess is the right word for that. I'm going to hit next. And I'm going to post that. And then the last couple things I'm going to do are going to be directly on my app on my phone, which I've done this a lot recently on these sessions, but we're going to do it again here. By the way, if you're getting any value from these, the stuff we're digging into, the stuff I'm sharing, etc., can you do me a huge favor? Can you make sure to hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button? If you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to the channel and smash the notification bell as well. Thank you. Okay, so I'm on the regular Facebook app. I'm on my personal profile. I'm going to go to the search bar and I'm going to bring up my business page. I am going to find this post that I just made and I'm going to share it into groups. So I bring it up and I'm going to share. Actually, I'm going to share it on my. Yeah, I'm going to share it on my story. Share it on my story. Okay, so I shared it on my story. And then I'm going to share and I'm going to hit groups. Okay, and I'm going to look for groups that make sense. So I do those. I got 2. I can share it into. I can share it into up to 10 groups at a time. So why not? Why not? So I did that. I'm just selecting the groups now. Actually, somebody gave me a hard time on that one. West Shore. So now I'm choosing West Shore, which is groups that are specific to the area. Are there any that have Lemoyne? Do that one. And I feel like there's another one that I've been sharing into that has worked well. Now I'm just going, okay, here we go. Cumberland County. So I'm just choosing a couple more groups here. right, that's good enough. So I'm going to hit next. And now I can add something with the here, which I usually just do emojis. I'm going to say, So that emoji, a home, and a down arrow. That, and then I share into those groups. Bada bing, bada boom. So, all right, I got that knocked out. Okay. We did that there. And so now here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a quick break because I normally do a quick bathroom break before I went live, and I forgot. And I want to get into calling and not get interrupted by that. So what I'm going to do, a 2-minute break. While I'm doing that, go create your free account with leaddeck.ai. Create your free account with leaddeck.ai. It's on the screen everywhere. You can't miss it. When you do, you'll be able to claim instantly 100 free credits, which at this point equals 100 free leads. And when I come back, I'm going to do a quick demo, and then I'm just going to start making calls to see if we can put together deals, calling cash buyer investors. I'm actually going to call a couple of listing agents on properties to see if we can find an on-market deal to make that happen. Also on the break, in the comments, you can register for later this morning, our Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Mastermind, and the off-market matchmaker masterclass tomorrow. That is at 10 a.m. That's why I got confused. So I'll be right back. Take action while I'm gone, and then I'm going to come back and demo leaddeck.ai, and we're going to start making some calls and trying to put together some deals. All right, I'm back. Warmed up my coffee. Quick bathroom break, and I'm ready to roll. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to play around with. I'm going to give you a quick demo of leaddeck.ai, and then I'm going to give a number of scenarios and use the tool to create some conversations and proactively identify, opportunities that might be hiding right in plain sight. So the first thing I'm doing actually is I'm going to get rid of some of these tabs because they're clogging up things and distracting me. Just very transparently, I'm easily distracted. I have squirrel syndrome to the nth degree. So let me go back here, and let me share my screen. So we're going to go to leaddeck.ai, and let me see. I'm going to go to data batches here, and if you've never logged in before, let me show you some simple ways to use the tool. Okay, and let me give you a very specific use case. Friday, I used this very app to identify cash buyer investors in Dover, PA. Didn't I also use it? I'm trying to think here. Where's the other one? 17044. Trying to think of, wait, hold on. Let me check something here. Okay, yes, sorry. Okay, so I used this app on Friday to find this cash buyer investor. This was Friday morning on the live stream. His name's Eric. I was reaching out because there was a bank-owned listing that had just had a massive price reduction. It was a good reason for me to reach out to these investors. Eric was not only interested, but we looked at the property. We submitted an offer. We had to resubmit the offer on Monday because it was an online portal, and we didn't get the deal. Okay, the bank did not accept our deal. Who cares? I have a client who is ready, willing, and able to make offers. So here's one specific use case for LeadDeck.ai. I can go new seller target. Eric is an active investor in Dover, PA. So I can choose the state, Pennsylvania, the city, Dover, and now I can choose different lead types. So I'll start with inherited. Okay. Inherited properties in Dover. Let's see how many of them populate. There are 38. There are 38 inherited properties in Dover. I can now reach out to all 38 of those by text, by phone, by email, direct mail, and legitimately say, I have a private client who would like to make an offer on your property. Would you consider selling it before the end of the year? Legitimately. Okay. So there's 38 inherited. What about tax default? Meaning they're delinquent on taxes. That's interesting. It says 0. That can't be right. It just means that Dover hasn't reported that data, I guess. No worries. Let's try something else. Vacant properties. There are 4 vacant properties. There are 4 vacant properties. You know what? I'm going to create the target. And so once I create the lead target, it shows up here, and I'm going to run now. And I'm going to get these 4 properties. Now, if I go to data batches, which by the way, I think this needs a better name, this category, data batches, and icon for it to make it a little bit clearer. But notice green are cash buyers and the yellow orange here are motivated sellers. So watch this. Okay, so I've got these 4 properties that at least from, the data that we have seem to be vacant. Okay. Look at all this. I can see that. I mean, this is bananas. Why you would not go and immediately create your free account with LeadDeck.ai, get your 100 free leads and start playing with this. I mean, you just don't like money. You're not serious about the business. I mean, look at all this. This is wild. Now, this phone number is on the DNC, so I'm not going to bother with that. It is not in foreclosure. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath. Okay. It's a non-owner occupied property. Non-owner occupied property. I can see that because the mailing address, this is the mailing address for them. So I'm not going to call the numbers on the DNC. I'm going to call the other ones. 717-792. And this is this is clearly a good email for this person. Not a good phone number. All good. Let's see here. I'm going to call. And in the meantime, I'm going to take this email. Yes, hi. I'm trying to reach Sharon about the property at 101 East Canal Street. I'm just curious if you would at all consider selling the property. I have a private client who's looking to buy a couple of properties before the end of the year, and yours looks like it could be a great fit for him. If you could, let me know either way. This is my personal cell, 717-571-0456. So I left that message. Hi, this is Josh. I'm trying to reach Sharon. Not sure if I have the right number or not. I did also leave a voicemail. I have a private client who would be interested in your property at 101 East Canal Street. Would you consider selling that property before the end of the year? Booyah. Now, I don't even know what this kickoff follow-up sequence, Sean, just the developer of this, just added this. I'm not going to play with that until I know more what that is. But so I'm just doing manual work right now, but there's probably a more effective, efficient way to use this. From Josh Ree. So the email I'm sending for Sharon from Josh Ree, what was that? 110 East Canal. 110 East Canal Street. Morning, Sharon. I'm curious if you'd consider selling your property at 110 East Canal Street to a private client of mine before the end of the year. Thanks. Boom. Okay. So I called, I texted, I emailed. That's a good start. I'm going to go back. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. Let's see here. So I got a landline, and this is their actual address here, and I got one phone number, a landline. I'm going to give it a try. Notice this is pretty cool. This is offer ranges. This is by our tool, fastcashoffers.ai. That was a disconnected phone number. So this one may be a no-go. I might have to send mail if we really want, or I'll just keep moving along and find other better potential opportunities. This one might be a little too, this one has a notice of sale. And it is not their personal residence. I am definitely calling this one. 717-2. I'm going to make a couple more calls on this front, but then I want to pivot to calling cash buyers, active cash buyers, because I've got some deals we got to get dispoed. Also got a DM on Facebook that I thought I would address and share with everybody. That's the wrong phone number. 717-747. 1245. Okay, and that's also no good. 717-487-0321. Okay. All right. 717-891. For whatever reason, the street view wasn't found on this one. Hi, is that John? John, good morning. My name is Josh Schoenly with EXP Realty. How are you this morning? I am calling about 76 South Reservoir Drive. Easy for me to say, Reservoir Drive. And the reason I'm calling is I have a private client who would be interested in the property if you are at all considering selling it. Oh, okay.
to put something else on it as well.
Like an ADU or like an ADU, an additional dwelling unit, or?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
No, I'm sorry. No, it won't be a dwelling. It's actually going to be a commercial building.
Oh, even better. Even better. Okay.
And ironically, I was going to fix the house up. It needed a lot of TLC
Okay.
and rent it out. And my wife and I kind of decided after I started, she started struggling quite a bit with stairs. Where we live now, we have steps. So I said, listen, this is change our direction, fix this house up for us, and we'll move there because it's a one-story, single floor plan.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be actually living there and hopefully putting up this business in there.
Okay.
So appreciate you calling.
Yeah. And do you have any other properties that that you own that you'd consider selling right now?
Not really.
Okay.
We're kind of happy with what we have and where we're at
Okay.
in life, I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah.
Even though it's old, we're getting older.
Yeah.
Now, at this point, we don't really have the other properties, nothing we're really considering. So,
Well, if it's okay with you, when we hang up, I'm going to text you my contact info, and if anything changes, or whenever the time is right, I'd appreciate if you give me a buzz or shoot me a text.
absolutely.
Awesome. Thanks so much, John. I appreciate the time, and good luck with the subdivision and the commercial development. I love it.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, John.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Talk to people that are open to and interested in talking with you. So he wasn't interested in selling that property, but is landlord, commercial, developer, Dover, PA, investor. And I'm going to, hey, John, thanks for the time. Here's my contact info if or when anything changes. Or if you hear anyone talking about selling, we've got a whole bunch of clients who are very actively buying. So I'm sharing that, and then I'm going to share my contact record or my contact card. I don't know that, this is just the way I do it. I'm not saying this is the best, but I go to my contact card on my phone. I hit share, I hit done, and then I send it to them. I'm going to make one more call because I want to call all 4 of these just to see what we can find. And then we're going to pivot and head in another direction a little bit. Look at this. Okay. Okay. Well, let's let it rip. I got a what looks like a landline and then a couple of other numbers. We'll try them all. And then we'll pivot to calling active. Hi, is that Joan? Hi, is that Joan? This is Josh, and very, very transparently, this is a call out of the blue, but I'm calling on behalf of a private client that I have, and I'm just curious if you would consider selling 113 Dogwood Drive. Not right now. Okay. Well, I don't know if my caller ID came up on your phone there, but if anything changes, we'd love the opportunity to check it out and get you an offer. Yeah, no problem. So, yep, my name is Josh, and my number is 717 571 0456. Well, I mean, he's always in the market, and we just lost out on one, so he's looking for something. I mean, right now, looking for something he can settle on before the end of the year. Well, thanks for the time, Joan. Hang on to that and let me know if anything changes. Okay, thanks so much. Bye-bye. Sweet lady, great conversation, easy peasy. All right, so David, was the bank-owned home on your MLS? It was. And that is where I like to start when reaching out to new active cash buyers. Either it's in the MLS, right? So it's an on-market deal that we could write an offer on today, or it's an off-market deal that I know the seller is interested in selling. Like that, to me, is the best bait to use when reaching out to the active cash buyers. If you don't have that, it just is harder, right? Like if you're asking them, hey, are you in the market or you're looking for a deal? They're going to say, well, yeah, what do you got? Right. And then if you don't have anything, it's like, well, I don't have anything right now, but I'll get back to you. And it's just not that hard to find opportunities. And on tomorrow's masterclass, we're going to do that end to end. And we're going to do that with everybody that comes. Like I'm going to expect everyone to do the work. We're going to find a deal. We're going to find the active cash buyers. We're going to make the calls, and we're going to create client opportunities and build a pipeline of active clients live on the call. Quick side note here. Steven asked me for the video for what I call them branded, like your personal brand Google pay-per-click ads. He was asking for the link for that. And if you would like that, let me know. It also is in our free Skool community, which if you have not checked out all of the resources, links, etc., in the description above or below this video, I would highly recommend you check that out. If you go to Classroom, you go to Replays, there's lots of great stuff. All of our mastermind replays are in there. We'll have a new one in there later today or tomorrow morning after our mastermind session today at 11 a.m. Eastern. The link to register for that, it's a live interactive Zoom session. The link to register for that is in the comments. Now, let's see here. I'm going to pivot. We're going to pivot slightly, and we are going to do some outreach. Here's what I'm going to do, actually. Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. I got a couple of, let me see here. I got a couple of emails recently. I set myself up on MLS alerts. And so I'm trying to find one that came yesterday that I wanted to call the listing agent to see if it would be worth then. Yep, here we go. So I'm going to call the listing agent on this property, and then I'm going to find the active buyers for that property and see if we can, in the next 39 minutes, see if we can get a showing scheduled or, something. Oh, wait a minute. It expired? Hold on. Did I have the address wrong? 580. Oh my goodness. That's funny. So I have an idea why this one hasn't sold, which is beautiful. So let's see here. How am I going to find this one? I'll do Carlisle. this person put the address in a way that's not, you can't even, it's not even recognizable. Oh boy. I mean, what are you going to do? Other people's loss is our gain. So let me look here. Oh, this is another, oh, this is my guy, Andy. I haven't talked to Andy in forever. This will be good. This will be good. 717 503 4820. So I'm calling the listing agent. I just want to, get some intel if possible. Andy, hey, it's Josh Schoenly. I haven't talked to you in a while, buddy. I'm calling about 580 North Middleton Road. If, when you get a minute, give me a buzz or shoot me a text. I have a couple of investors I think would be interested and ready to make an offer. But just wanted to ask you a couple questions. Thanks. Okay. I don't need, I got reason enough here to reach out. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this as the bait to start calling. Where the heck? Yeah, here we go. To start calling the active investor buyers in this market. And just because I've used most of my lead credits here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to log out. I'm going to sign into a different account, an account that I used yesterday. Let me see here. Nope, that's the wrong one. Hold on here. Oh, no, that's right. I'm going to sign into this account. And then we're going to I'm going to go buyer target. I'm going to go to zip code. And I'm going to go recent. So I'm doing investor buyer criteria, zip code. We can do county, city, or zip. I'm going to do the zip code. By default, it's saying minimum 5 properties owned. And the results is going to limit it to 10 at a time, which I could edit that to be whatever I want. And then I'm choosing recent purchases only because I want the ones that are actively buying. So I'm going to check the lead count first. There are 51. 51. That is wild. So I'm going to do create buyer target. I'm going to run now. And it takes a little bit to process. So if I go to data batches, you can see here it's in progress. And I see that it's actively running. While this is running, I'm just going to call some of these from yesterday. Because I have, I still need to get this deal sold. So while that's running, I'm going to call one. This is one of my listings. I was calling, trying to find a buyer for this one yesterday. It is not ringing. Let me try the next number. It wasn't ringing for some reason. Where is that? 814. Maybe it's my phone. Well, I'm going to try one more because these just are not ringing. Well, I don't know what happened there, but I'm going to send an email looking for any deals in Houtzdale right now? We're working with a very motivated seller who needs to sell quickly. Are you looking for any deals right now? Or maybe know anyone who might be? Let me know. Thanks, Josh. So it's probably done processing, but I'm gonna try at least a couple more here. Most recent one was a while ago. And he's on the DNC, so I'm just gonna go ahead and send this. I'm gonna email, because this is definitely the right email for him, I would think anyway. Send that. And you know what? No, I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to send. Let's see here. Preston Joseph. Let me see here. Oh, okay. Let's try this. 814 378. Hi, is that Joseph? This is Josh Schoenly with EXP Realty. This is a cold call, but I'm calling because it looks like you've got a couple properties in Houtzdale, and we have a very motivated seller. We're trying to help get a property moved, and so I'm curious if you're looking for any deals or maybe know anyone who might be. Yeah. Well, we're helping a client with the property. What's that? It's 1018 West Hannah Street, 1018 West Hannah in Houtzdale. No, Oh, okay. Okay. Farm ground in anywhere in Clearfield or specifically Houtzdale? Bigler Township. Got it. Okay. Well, I'll certainly keep you in mind if I come in across anything like that. Okay. Thanks, Joseph. Bye-bye. He was, a little standoffish at first, and then backed off and told me what he was really looking for. He's not really interested in that property, but he did tell me what he's looking for. I need to find an agent in Clearfield County. That's what I need, because I got some serious buyers in that area. All right, I'm going to pivot now because I've got enough activity from that, and I want to show. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna call this one. This guy's got 10 properties. Yeah, and he bought one on Main Street. Let me try one more here. There's no emails, otherwise I'd be scheduling an email. If you haven't signed up for leaddeck.ai, you should do that. Yeah, hi, I'm trying to reach Alan. Oh, nice. So my name is Josh, and I'm calling because it looks like he is a pretty active investor in Houtzdale, and we have a client who is very motivated and has a property she is trying to get unloaded very quickly. And I was calling to see if he may be interested or might know anyone who might be interested. You doubt it. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. He's not looking for yeah, that kind of property. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. Well, I appreciate you answering and giving me the scoop there, and hope you have a great day. All right. Bye-bye. Well, I'm going to finish up this list later, but let's close the loop on the list that I had skip traced. All right, let's get right to it. Douglas. Doug, good morning. This is Josh. Josh Schoenly with EXP Realty. Calling you out of the blue, but it looks like you pretty active investor in Carlisle, and we've got a bank-owned property that could be a good opportunity. And so I was just calling to see if you might be interested, or maybe know anybody who might be interested in looking for something. So it is it's a single family, 3-bed, 2-bath, like 1,250 square feet. It's on North Middleton Road. Okay. What would be more a fit? And I only ask because we've got a pretty good flow of deals coming our way off market, just motivated sellers, and I'd love to add you to our VIP investor list. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Singles and multis, or okay. Well, I will. I'll at least keep your name and number, and I'll make a note of what you're looking for. And if we get anything in that radius, you'll be the first one I call. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Well, I appreciate you taking the call. I'll, when we hang up, I'll also text you my info. That way you have it. And like I said, I won't bother you unless I get something that loosely fits what you described there. Awesome. Thanks, Doug. Bye-bye. Beautiful. I mean, beautiful. Here we go. So here's what I'm going to do. When I get someone like that, let me check the name there. Yep. So I'm adding him as a contact. Investor, landlord, buy and hold, Carlisle. And I'm going to I'm going to add notes because he's looking for, no, it's not going to let me make notes. Come on. Sometimes when you first add somebody, it gets funky. Let me see. There we go. Now I can add notes. looking in a 1 or 2 block radius of New Life Community Church in Carlisle, single family or multifamily. Hey, Doug, thanks for taking my call. Here's my contact info. I'll let you know if or when we get anything that fits your buy box. I said this, I feel like I said it a bazillion times yesterday, but I'm going to keep saying it. This business is so much simpler and easier if you focus on talking to people that actually want to talk to you. Talking to people that actually want to talk to you. Now, I have another person that I can proactively go and find deals that perfectly fit his buy box. And this isn't a theoretical buyer. This is someone that owns 6 properties and bought one in June, very recently. So, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. And, oh, you know what? Didn't even think of this. Look at this. I have a motivated seller lead that I have been, holy smokes, are you kidding me? That I've been talking to, that they own this house. I'm calling it back. Doug, hey, this is Josh calling you back again. I don't know why this didn't, why my brain didn't make this connection while we were on. We are working with some homeowners that own a property literally a couple of doors down from the church. And we may end up listing it on the market. They've been kind of cleaning it out and biding their time. But if you're interested, we could certainly take a look, and you maybe could pick it up off market and get a better deal if it's something you're interested in. Let me know, and I can get you more info and details. And if not, no big deal. I actually have one right on the same block that we've been working with the current owners to get it ready for sale, and there might be an opportunity to pick it up off market. Let me know if you'd like all the details. Look at that. I mean, you just get in motion, right? You can't steer a parked car. Like, you just get in motion and things and then one of the fellows I already talked to emailed me back or texted me back. Oh my goodness. Fun times. That was one phone call? I made one phone call on that bank-owned property. Golly, let's make a couple more. 5 was my goal. I've already made more than 5 total, but whatever. Let's see here. Okay. All right. I'm going to try this one. So this is, they're out of town. investors. That number's no good. Yeah, hi, my name is Josh. I'm trying to reach Donald. It looks like you own a couple of properties, investment properties in the Carlisle area, and there's a bank-owned property that we're trying to get moved. That could be a good opportunity, depending on what you're looking for and the kind of deals you prefer. If you if you are interested or know anybody. Anyone who might be interested, if you could let me know. This is my personal cell. I will text you when I hang up as well. And if you could let me know either way, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of the day. I don't know if I have the right number because it says a Point St. Lucie mailing address, but this is a Virginia number. Hey, Donald, this is Josh. Period. Just left you a voicemail. Period. Was calling because it looks like you are a pretty active investor and have at least one property in the Carlisle area. Period. Was reaching out about a bank-owned property that could be a good deal for the right investor. Is that something that you might be interested in? Question mark. Or maybe know anyone who might be? Question mark. Thanks. Okay. There we go. I know him. He likes off-market deals. I'm not even going to bother him. He's already saved in my, I don't know how good I would say this, Muammer, and he hasn't bought recently. I'm going to, Shane, let's call Shane. Yeah, I'm going to call Shane. Oh, I just thought of another guy I need to call on this. Actually, I'm just going to text him. So the next guy, I'm going to probably text, maybe call the next guy. And I'll unpack where he came from. He came from a multi-unit. I think it was on, I can't remember if it was while I was doing these lives or not. But he'll definitely be interested and want to check it out. I think anyway. Yeah, hi. I was trying to reach Shane. My name is Josh, and I was calling because it looks like you are a pretty active investor in the Carlisle area, and we've got a bank-owned property that might make a good deal, fix and flip, or maybe even fix it up and rent it out. Not sure if you are looking for any deals right now, or maybe know anyone who might be. But I will shoot you a text when I hang up. And if you could let me know either way, I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks. So I left a voicemail. I'm going to copy my text. This is not a blue text. Donald was a blue text. I'm going to try one other number on this contact card because there's another mobile number that is not marked DNC. So why not? I don't see a good email. How's that, Shane? No. Darvin. Do you know Shane? Oh, all right. Well, I don't know if you can help or not, but I was trying to reach him. I don't know if you maybe also are an active investor, but it looks like he owns a couple of properties in Carlisle, and there's a bank-owned property that could be a good deal for the right investor. Yes, yes. Okay. Are you looking for any deals? Okay. Okay. Yeah, right on. And you said it's Darvin. Okay. Yeah. I think I is Shane's number 386-3811? Oh, geez. Well, tell her sorry. I thought I was calling Shane. I left her a voicemail. Oh, I gotcha. That makes sense. That makes sense. I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, I will, when we hang up, I'll share my contact info. I'll send over the deal that I was calling about, and I can certainly keep you on my short list of, of deals in, I'm assuming primarily Carlisle area is where. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. How big a farm are you closing on? Right. Okay. That seems like a steal. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. Perfect. I appreciate it. Thanks, Darvin. Bye-bye. I mean, it's not that hard when you talk to people that actually want to talk to you. Incredible. So, saving the contact info. Investor, flipper, fix and flip, Carlisle area and surrounding areas. Hey, Darvin. It's Josh. Period. Great chatting with you. Period. I'll share my contact card here in a minute. And if you want, I can email you over the info on the deal I was calling about. I know you said you're tight, but if you want to check it out, just let me know. Okay, now, double check text to talk. It put his name. I think it misspelled his name. So now when I have someone like that, that one is great. I mean, just phenomenal. So what I'm going to do there is not just save him on my phone, but I'm going to add him to Bold Trail, and I'm going to add him to my AI newsletter, my direct mail AI newsletter, because I want to stay top of mind with him. So I was able to find him in True People Search. So I'm going to go to Bold Trail. I'm going to add him as a contact. Let me find his phone number. And I'm probably going to wrap here in the next few minutes because I got to regroup, recharge, and take care of a couple of things before our our mastermind. I don't have his his email, but I'm pretty sure he mentioned his wife Kay. So I'm pretty sure that's a good email that I'll use. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to say buyer, lead status, active lead. And actually, I'm going to go. Yeah, I'll put him as prospect, I guess. I just don't want to bother him. That's for sure. I don't want him to get annoyed or whatever. So I'm going to add this primary address, which is 48 Bream. Add this, bada bing, bada boom. I'm going to add him to a marker report for the zip code. And then I'm going to go to thanks. If you're not doing this, if you don't have everybody that's in your sphere, your top, like your past client and people like this, if you haven't done this process, you should absolutely knock this out. Check out this replay from 5/28. Is that 5/28? No. August 6th. And then September 3rd as well. And this is like the simplest way to, the way I tend to describe it is it's like insurance against these folks doing business with someone else because they forgot you're in the business. Darvin and K. Halteman. And what was that address again? 48 Bream. Boom. And now they will start getting a newsletter, a postcard every month that looks like this. It's just a monthly market report. And it's their property on the front. The back is dynamic based upon the month and the address of the recipient. And it's just set it and forget it. A wonderful way to make sure that you're not losing clients to others. All right, let's see here. Let's go. What's Rogelio? Rogelio? Is that how I would pronounce that? I'll give it a try. Right on. Got it. I'll send that over to you and I'll keep you on my short list for anything in the Carlisle and surrounding areas. He gave me his actual email so I can go and edit this to be his and not his wife's. And then I'm going to send him. For some reason, Bright does not want to open. I've had to put it in my, put it in an incognito mode. I'm going to create a contact. All right. So sent that. We'll see what happens. How do I get back to, nope. What's the right window here? This one? Nope. Yep, it is. So let's close out of this, out of this, out of this, out of this, out of this. And let's call. be his email. What happens if I hit send email? I don't even know. Sean's working on making this thing better all the freaking time. I don't even know what some of it does. Hmm.
On the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, I'm not sure if I have the right number or not, but my name is Josh, and I was calling because it looks like you are a pretty active investor and own a number of properties in Carlisle, and there's a bank-owned foreclosure available right now that could be a good deal. If you or anyone you know might be interested and looking for a deal right now, if you would let me know. I'm going to send you a text as well. That way you have my info, and if you could let me know either way. Thanks. I couldn't tell what that person, said their name was. But it is a blue text. So I'm going to send that, and I'm going to put the name on it. And we'll see what happens. And let's see if we can get one more here. They own, they're all landlines though. Let's see here. Nadine, Fisher Family Properties. I'll give it a try. Let's see what we got here. Bad number. I'm going to try. You know what? I'm going to come in for a landing and call it a day because I've got a bunch of other things I need to knock out. I'm going to make some more of those calls as I have time, but we're going to be in an hour, our Wednesday mastermind session, where we have a special guest going over the 5 profitable real estate agent business models, what those look like, which one, help you get clarity on which one you want to focus on, and then what to do to grow and maximize that model, the pros and cons, etc. And that'll be live interactive Zoom. The link is in the description or in the comments. If you can't find it, DM me or text me. My number is right there, 717-571-0456. Tomorrow, I'll be live again early, short one tomorrow, because we're going to do the masterclass, 4.5 hours, off-market matchmaker masterclass. We are going to do the work. It's a workshop. It's a boot camp. The link to that is also in the comments, or DM me or text me, and I can get you that. And if you haven't signed up for Lead Deck, okay? You haven't signed up for Lead Deck, create your free account, claim your 100 free credits, and use the thing. I'm telling you, this business doesn't have to be hard. It's easy when you talk to people that actually want to talk to you. And you find out what they want, and you go and find them what they want. That's it. That's literally it. Bingo. Sign up. Hope to see you later this morning and tomorrow. And last thing I'll wrap with, we are looking to partner with 5 agents to help them plug into a community with coaching where we can proactively generate you clients to close 50 deals in 2026. And if you want to chat about that, text me. Boop, boop, boop. Text me and let's chat. Thanks. Make it a great day. Hope to see you again soon.